Today's video will be a short one, I promise. My name is William Hutchison. Along with my wife, I'm the owner of the two real estate companies that you see in the thumbnail. Today I'd like to tell you that we've reached 100 subscribers, actually 101 the last time I looked. And a shout out to Carlos, who was number 100, got us to that nice round number. And certainly no more important than the previous 99 or the one more that we've picked up. But let's keep it going. It gets the information out to more people. As I've said in the past, I'm not interested in a monetized channel. It's a long ways off, and with the focus that we have on Armenia, Colombia, I'm not sure that we could get there anyway. I want to just tell you today what is going to be coming in videos. It's going to take some time to put this together because one or two of the videos are a 45 or 50-minute trip in the car and then taking the video. So what I try to do is combine a couple of things so that in the one trip I can get 2 or 3 things done. The first video that we're going to do, it's been suggested by a viewer, is the exterior of the Kokora Valley Chalet. It's our second most popular video right now, and he would like to see the outside, and we'll try to get access to the interior too to get a complete video up for that property. We're also going to do another video on the Montenegro property, the one that has the potential for income. Right now I'm researching the coffee business so that anyone that is interested in that particular property, I can give them some input into the coffee business. There's 6,000 trees there, coffee trees. Some of them are fairly young, probably won't come into production until next year, but it's a viable income source. The other thing with this property is it's been operated sporadically as an Airbnb quite successfully, and that's another area that someone buying it could have a look at. It's very attractively priced. I would have had no problem at all over the 799 million Colombian pesos, which today converts to somewhere under $200,000. It's perfect for someone who's into retirement, maybe has retired younger and wants to keep the mental and physical stimulation of a little bit of a business. It's well worth looking at. It's in the warmer area of Quindío, most days into the low 80s, has a pool, has a jacuzzi, has a caretaker on site that has his own little apartment. It's a wonderful property. We're going to do a video, another one on Donde El Tocayo, the little restaurant in town here. We're going to talk to Caesar face to face and go over some of his menu. That's probably 3 weeks off. He's making some changes right now in the restaurant. He's had to expand it because of the increase in his business. We're also going to do another face-to-face interview with Dr. Julian Ramirez, the odontologist here. We have to fill in some holes, and he and I are going to sit down and do a video. Hopefully in the next 10 days we'll get that one posted. In closing, our advice is still coming here to rent for 6 months. And there's now a second reason that I say that. The first that I've always thrown out is that you need to know that the Armenia lifestyle, the culture, is for you. You can come here and after a week or two think that Armenia is where you want to live, maybe where you want to retire. But you have to know. And I think most people, without a previous Colombian connection, obviously if you have a fiance here, a friend, you've been here 4 or 5 times, you picked up some of the basics, maybe in a different area of Colombia too, because there are vast differences between, for example, Medellin and Armenia, Cartagena and Armenia, Santa Marta and Armenia. It isn't all the same. The other reason is because of the strength of the peso. I really believe, and the people that I follow, the economists that work for the large banks and foreign exchange houses, are all calling for the peso to get weaker. There's no real reason that all of them agree as to why the peso has appreciated probably 15% in the last 3 or 4 months. I can't find out why. And there's some conjecture, back and forth, different reasons, but there doesn't seem to be any agreement. So 10% on a property, even if you're looking at 200,000 in US, which would get you a nice condo here in the best barrio, is $20,000. And if it goes to paying the exchange on the difference right now, the Colombian peso got to over 5,000 at the end of last year. It's now just over 4. So a 20% appreciation, actually appreciation in the value of the peso. So that's worth considering. That's a decent sum of money. That's it for today, longer than I thought, but it gives you some information about what's coming. Hopefully you can talk to your friends, anyone that's interested in retiring. I think Colombia should be on their radar. If you find the channel of interest, please subscribe. Tell your friends about it, ask them to subscribe. It just gets the information out to more people, because the suggested videos from YouTube are driven by likes and subscriptions. That's it for today. William Hutchison in Armenia, Colombia, where I've lived for 12 years in about another 5 or 6 weeks. It's paradise, and you can live here too.